Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well. This week we have part 2 of the infrared v ultraviolet palettes, and I'm doing a tutorial on both. So last time we did a tutorial on the infrared. I'm going to link that video below so you guys can check that out, because I know it was super popular with all of those gold bronzy tones, much love shades of course, and I showed how to do a day to evening look with that. Now we have a bit of fun pop of colour in the ultraviolet. Now this palette is really great if you're after something a little bit brighter to pop in your makeup bag and you just want to switch up your colours, or maybe if you really love greys every day and you're after something a little bit brighter, then try the ultraviolet. And I have to say, whenever I get to that time of year and I feel like I just need a bit of a pick-me-up, I'll often turn to like bluish or purple tones in my makeup kit, whether that's in a lip colour or an eyeshadow, just because I find it really pops. It brightens the smile and it really whitens the white of the eyes. So I think you're going to absolutely love a shade like this if you're after something a little bit brighter at this time of season. So I think without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start with the long wear cream shadow in Pink Sparkle, and I'm just going to take this right the way over the lid for a really long wearing base that's just going to enhance those colours in that palette. Now I always say choose your base wisely, because it really will affect how your colours look on top. If you're after a slightly more deeper look, maybe try something like Dusty Mauve in the long wear cream shadow stick, and it will give you that really plum smoky look before you go in with your shadows. For something quite lightweight, stick with something like Pink Sparkle just to enhance that little brighter tone in there, and it will really show off your pigments. White Noise, wow, that's a really exciting name for an eyeshadow, isn't it? Okay, so first up, I'm going to be using this tone here, which is called White Noise, and I'm going to take that right the way over the brow bone. I find a great tip when playing with a little bit of colour is to keep the rest of the base and around the eye looking really bright so that it doesn't look too heavy. And I find colours like this just keep the brow bone looking really clean, that pops that shadow even more for you. I'm just using the eye sweep to push that into the brow bone and sweep through to blend that out. Next, I'm going in with this soft shimmer here called High Fidelity, purely because I just want a soft wash of colour. And a great tip when wanting to add a touch of colour into your makeup look is to actually start and use it at the lash line, so that you're popping the lash line versus the full eye makeup. From there, build your colour in, and I find it just helps you get really comfortable with playing with a little bit more colour each time. So I'm keeping the lid almost this soft grey plum. It actually reminds me of like a shimmer version of Heather. And take that higher, really softly there. I find with colours like this you can really get away with blending that up a little more higher. Now from here, because I want a really soft day look, I'm going to go straight in with liner, and I'm going to be using the Black Plum long wear pencil for this look. Again, for day I find these pencils are really easy, and I love the pigments in this, especially the Black Plum. Whenever I feel like I want a good plum liner, I have to say I turn to this or violet ink. But I prefer this because it's a little more matte, so I can kind of get more colour out of it. Starting by just popping it in the waterline area there. I want this to look pretty clean for a day-to-day look. And then bring that just over the top. And then to keep this softness for day, I'm going to go in with this shadow here, which is called Higher Ground, and it's a matte shadow with that little more kick of plum in there. So I'm going to take that over the top of my liner there and really buff that out, using that double liner technique so that I keep the definition of the pencil liner, but I keep the softness of the powder. So I find they're just great paired together. And perfect as well if you find you don't get your liner as even as you want it to be, because you're just going to blend over it anyway. Blend that out. I'm just using the smoky eyeliner brush to really buff that out, because I don't want that overly perfected liner look. I want it to look more soft and smudged. For me, this is such a great eyeshadow palette for like real icy blues, and then like deep dark emerald greens, and then finally like a dark brown. I just find they're such great ways to pop the eye with these kind of shades. Look. Oh, okay, right, let's even that up. Next, I'm going in with eyelash curlers, which I just love a nice full lash with this kind of look. And then I'm just going to layer my smoky eye mascara on top of that. So here's my day look. What do you guys think? I just think it's a great way to really pop the eye and also lift it. You'll notice all your definition ends up being that little bit higher, which really opens the eye, and then keep the under eye quite clean. With this look, I find keep your colour and definition on top, keep the under eye quite clean until you want to go into evening, and that's when you can add all of that drama in. But yeah, really fun. I think it's that case of like, it's a little bit purple, but it's not overpoweringly purple, you know? Now we're gonna have some fun. Okay, so to take this look into evening, I'm gonna jump straight into a little more liner on the lower lash and a lot more colour. So I'm gonna stick actually with my long wear pencil. So to take this look even further into evening, we've got to go bright, haven't we? I'm gonna go in with this colour here, which is Electric Plum. I think that's going to be really fun. I'm going to take that all the way over and blend it out a little bit further, so it's not as much of a liner, it goes into more of a strong pigment right the way over the lid. And still on the lower lash line, remembering I'm just pushing on the root of the lash versus going up and underneath, so that I don't miss any gaps there. And because this is such fun pigment, even like placement of shadow, I'm going to go a little fun with as well. So I'm going to take the shadow out a little bit further. Not so neat to start with, just applying it with your smoky eyeliner brush, and then I'm going to go back in to the eyeshadow brush and blend that through. And the great thing about this palette is you can go back into that white noise shadow and kind of use that as an eraser. So if you ever feel like you want to get an even smoother blend, I'm just going to take that all the way over and blend out any of those edges there. To complete this look, I'm going to jump into this shadow here. It's actually called Strange Magic, and it's the Chrome Metal eyeshadow. So they're the ones that have like this two-tone to them. So this is like a little bit of like a white silver and then like a plum in there as well. And I'm going to take that on the inner corner there. Let's add an extra coat of mascara on top of that, shall we? Also, can we just add, there is no fallout at all under my eye there. How amazing is that? Like pigments that are so strong, yet they don't fall out. Really impressed with that. Oh, okay, let's even up the other eye. I feel like a unicorn, but like a really classy kind of unicorn. Oh, right, I'm gonna pair this with my Bare Pink Sparkle Extra Lip Tint, just for a soft hint of colour. I don't want loads there. I'm just going to do a bit of pink on the cheek. I should probably watch in the mirror as I do this. Who is team purple and who is team bronze? That is the question. I hope you guys enjoyed this look though. As I say, it's really quick, it's really fun. It can be as subtle as you want it to be, or it can be as dramatic as you want it to be, but it is such a great palette to play with. So this is the Ultraviolet palette, a how-to of day to evening. Do leave your comment below, let me know what you think. What was your overall favourite, and would you do this kind of look for evening? And then also thank you so much for watching, and please, please, please subscribe, give us the thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that you know exactly when my next video is out. But until then, have a great week, and I can't wait to see all the looks you create with these palettes. See you later, bye!